Hi everyone, Jack here. Before the episode starts, I just want to take a moment to thank some of our patrons for making all of this possible. Thank you to Nicola James, Mnemosyne, Samantha Shea, Jonathan Humard, Alti, Morgan Patterson, Theo Hendry, Jace Pastris, Ollie Science, Juno, Janaloni, Dylan Beauchamp, Aaron Subbo, Iris Newland, Connor Fox, and Adrian Frisbee. Your support means a lot to us. And now on with the episode.
They arrested me, obviously. And I've been in the system for a while now, and that's everything.
So you lied to me?
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry, and I know that won't make it go away, and I understand if that makes you feel like you don't want to be around me anymore.
Why? Why did you have to tell me?
I don't know. I guess because I feel like I owed it to you. The truth, I mean.
I don't know what you want me to do with this, Vic. You pull me aside, say you need to tell me something, then dump all that on me.
I don't expect you to know what to do with that.
Then what do you want me to do?
I don't know.
I'll need time.
Time for what?
Just time! God, I don't want to hate you. I don't want to go back to being at your throat all the time, but I need time to myself.
Okay.
Well, don't you look just downright jovial? It's a good thing I came when I did. Looks like this interaction needed a breath of fresh air. So, here I am, breathing. What? No jeering? No good-hearted japes?
Hugo.
I see. I've missed something that doesn't involve me. Well, don't let me interrupt.
I should go.
Well, that seemed a bit tense.
I don't want to talk about it.
I wasn't going to ask.
Hugo,
However...
I'm serious. I don't want to talk about it. At all.
Alright, fine. I'll let you be. Your richer life is your own.
Thank you.
And though I do find it fascinating what you get up to. I walk away for 5 minutes, and a whole little soap opera has taken place in the time it's taken for me to make my morning coffee.
I wouldn't call this dramatic. I'm not overreacting or trying to start anything. This is just how people respond when... Never mind.
It's because you're on the inside of it, dear. When life is full of drama, people tend to downplay it. Let it become the norm. Because it's easy.
Well, it's still not that bad.
Well, there's nothing undramatic about engaging in a mutiny with the most uptight man in Earth's orbit for a coma patient. Now, is there?
It's
exactly.
not...
However, speaking of mutiny, have you considered our little conversation from the other day a bit more?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, you most certainly do. I gave you some ideas for mindfulness techniques.
Mindfulness? Oh, you mean the conversation from...
Yes. Don't speak so loud. Walls have ears, you know.
I wasn't just gonna say out loud, look, Hugo's planning on committing a prison break. Just letting everyone know. I'm not Vincent.
But still, someone could overhear. Maybe even put the pieces together. And then comes the blackmail, or the solitary, or even someone demanding a piece of the pie.
I haven't even told you I want a piece of your pie yet. Ew, that sounded gross.
And yet, there you sit, content in my company, hanging on every
I
word.
can't avoid you, Hugo. I would if I could.
We both know that if you really wanted to, you could try a little harder.
Fine. Let's say I've thought about it. Mindfulness. If it helps you sleep at night.
Great. Let's say you have considered this incredible opportunity. What do you think of the script?
I think that it's stupid. It's stupid, and it's going to leave us all as a bunch of ice sculptures in the desolate void of space, preserved in our own stupidity and hubris for the rest of eternity.
You really did spend far too much time with Huxley.
Excuse me?
Jules, dear, you know that production design is nothing short of flawless work. I didn't succeed in the business for nearly 50 years for no reason. I always have a nose for these things.
Yeah, well, now you're in space prison, so how'd that work out for you?
I let myself get caught. I needed some variety.
Everything I learn about you is against my will.
You're being combative to avoid the subject at hand, Jules.
What about the others? Are we just leaving them out?
Of course not. I would never. I'm counting all of your involvement in this plan. And I know that, if you endorsed it, Vic would listen to you. And then we would all be one happy little family, frolicking away into the night. What's not to love about that?
It's going to get people killed? It's a good idea, a really good one, and I want to get behind it. But it's a stupid idea too. We're in space! That's just inevitable. And when it's man versus space, man is always going to lose. That's why they put us up here in the first place.
I hate to infer, but is this really about the vast, all-encompassing nature of space? Or is there something more taking place here that, perhaps, warrants a discussion?
What?
Perhaps you simply believe we are destined to fail. Not because of doubts in the plan, but because you believe that you will fail.
What does that even mean?
It means that it's been an extremely difficult past few months for you, Jules. And it's not exactly like your arrival was any easier. I remember you spent at least your first month here trying to escape. Not to mention that you aren't one to roll over and just take it. And I know you're upset about the whole Lucy saga. Thus, I'm poised to believe that it's not for lack of want, but rather because you place the blame of potential failure, and therefore any potential fatalities, upon yourself, instead of recognizing that it is a risk that everyone will have chosen to take.
Wow.
Do you concur?
I told you not to do that.
Do what?
Play therapist. It drives me insane when you do that. And that's not what's going on. I think it's a bad idea, all right?
All right. Why don't you think on it for a few more days, huh? Get back to me. And then, if you truly want to shut down the whole operation, so be it. I'll drop the whole ordeal. Find someone else. Me and Vincent can run off into the stars together.
That's very generous of you.
I'm serious. Well, I believe I'm more than capable of, forming another one-man show, so to speak. I don't believe there's any point in doing it alone. No man is an island, Jules. Or woman. Or master thief.
What the hell is this? Take a picture. It'll last longer.
What are you doing with that thing?
Well, to use a technical term, I believe I'm doing what's called fixing a thing that's broken. And goddamn, is it broken? Your guy Wayne?
Warren.
Sure. He might as well put a bear trap in this thing. You know, This'll be a lot easier to fix without you standing over my shoulder.
All right, got it. It kind of looks like that circuit in the back could be used to...
Jesus Christ. Why are you still here?
I just noticed there was a thing with with that circuit in the back that you weren't really messing with the transistors.
Huh. Yeah, I see that. Can you just let me work without you?
Yeah, right. Sorry. It's just that the guts kind of remind me of a car radio, so...
Oh my god.
I'm just saying that it looks like the transistors on that circuit have been made to loop back on each other and create some kind of feedback.
This isn't a car. This is a complex machine worth hundreds of thousands of dollars that was constructed by someone with a job worth hundreds of thousands of dollars and some of the worst handwriting I've ever seen, which is saying a lot since I work in engineering. This isn't a Chevy pickup.
And how much have you gotten done in the hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of time you sunk into it?
This is a waste of time.
It's not like it's gonna blow up.
Fine, I'm trying it. There, nothing happened. Now we can stop talking.
Well, did something.
Huh. Yeah, it did. Which is better than nothing.
Typically considered better, yeah.
What do you get out of this anyway?
What do you mean?
I mean that if I were you, I wouldn't be telling me how to fix the machine that killed someone. That almost killed me, from what I've heard.
Your boss is gonna strap me in again either way, isn't she? I like fixing things. I might as well make sure my brain doesn't get deep fried. I can read Warren's handwriting. I have terrible handwriting, so I've gotten pretty good at reading other people's bad handwriting too, so I can try to help decipher his notes and fix the damage.
What's in it for you?
You teach me the engineering basics. Hell, I'll give up my rec time to do it.
Why would you want that?
Like I said, I like fixing stuff. I always wanted to learn more about modern tech and machine engineering, stuff beyond fixing cars. I really got the chance, so I might as well make the most of what I got.
Don't know why I'm agreeing to this, but fine. You got a deal. But if Lucy kills me for this, it's your head.
Got it.
And the first time you're late, it's over.
Understood.
Good. Now can you move? You're blocking my light.
Yeah.
And shut up until Lucy gets here. No more backseat engineering until you've had a couple lessons.
Can I ask you, like, a weird hypothetical?
Like, in what way? Like in a what if aliens came to Earth way, or in a so I know this guy sort of way?
The second one.
Yeah, fine. Nobody ever wants to hear about my alien contingency plan anyway. They always just shut me down after the first step.
What's the first step?
First, you need a lot of hazmat suits.
That doesn't seem that weird.
Then we get together and decide which person on the ship would be the best parental figure for a young, impressionable alien.
Okay, I get why people shut you down. Anyway, the point is, I know someone who's been asked to pick between two really hard choices about joining this project, and they thought it was an easy choice, like no-brainer, but now that they've been thinking about it for a few days, it doesn't really seem like there's a right answer, and they kind of think it's rigged.
You never said what this person's choices are.
I mean, they can either join the project and take a really big risk by getting everyone together to work on this thing, and it completely blows up in their face, and it's all her finding their fault for telling everyone else it was safe to take the risk, or they play it safe, don't get involved at all, and spend the rest of their life miserable. I mean, they might be miserable either way, but this one's a guarantee, but the group would be safer.
Okay, well, since all I have to go on here are cryptic hypotheticals, I'm not really sure what to do with that information.
Just tell me what you would do.
I don't know. It seems like your friend already kind of knows the answer. Personally, I like to keep under the radar. Work up to making a big swing when no one's looking.
This was deeply unhelpful.
I know. Don't really know what you expected, since apparently we're all talking in code now, but that's what I got.
Thanks.
Anytime. But seriously though, I think you already know the answer.
Never said it was me.
You didn't have to.
What do you want now?
Oh, shit, sorry. I didn't realize you were, your face was kind of in your hands, so I couldn't really tell. I could just go. I can just,
No, stay.
Are you sure? Because I know you're taking some time for yourself and all that.
Yes, I'm sure. Please just sit down.
All right, yep. I'm sitting down.
I'm gonna ask you a really personal question.
Okay.
Would you do it again?
What?
The prison break. Evie, if you had a chance to redo everything exactly the way it was, couldn't change a thing, aren't allowed to remember the ending, but there was a really, really small chance the ending might be different, would you do it all again?
Yeah. Yeah, I would. Wouldn't even think twice.
Why?
She deserved someone trying to do right by her for once. Someone who actually cared enough to put themselves in the line for her. Maybe now, if I thought about it real hard, I could think of all the ways I could have done it better, but if I were given a chance to maybe just do one thing right, yeah, I think I would. At least it would mean I actually did something.
Do you think it was the right choice?
I don't know. Like I said, probably a million other ways I could have done it better. Sometimes I lie there and I think about everything that happened in order, and I kind of just go through all the things I did wrong. The whole thing. I think about the shit I wish was different, the ways it could have shook out. I don't know if it was the right choice between all the possible choices you could make in the world in that specific situation. But I know, at the time, I believed it was the only right choice. I believed that enough to do it, in spite of whatever doubts I had going on. And I think that's the best you can get sometimes.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Why do you ask?
Just thinking about it. You know, I'm not even mad because of the security guard thing anymore. I was pissed off about it for a while, but I got over that part because the whole thing was too complicated for me to stay pissed about it. With you being where you are right now and the way it ended and everything, a little bit ago, I realized that's not really what pissed me off.
What did?
What pissed me off is that you lied to me, Vic. Every time we had these big conversations where I'm pouring my goddamn heart out to you, you sat there and always said, "Oh, I'm not an interesting guy. I don't have any secrets. I got nothing to hide." And I accepted it because I trust you. It's less the fact you never mentioned your past and more the fact that you lied to make your life easier and then just dumped all that information on me. That's what got me. Is that you lied so things were less complicated for you and then told me to clear your conscience.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I know I was also weird about secret keeping, but I don't know.
We just can't stop hiding stuff. I guess.
Yeah, and I'm kind of sick of it.
Yeah, me too.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? It's a pinky promise. To not keep secrets anymore, because clearly it's not doing anyone any good.
A pinky promise? Really?
Listen, blood pacts really aren't on the table. Handshakes feel weird and contracts are stupid.
But a pinky promise?
It's either this or we can have an awkward hug again.
Yeah, okay, give me your stupid finger. There, it's official now.
And I'm like 90% sure that's a legally binding action.
Shut up.
Yeah. Listen, I really am sorry, by the way. I know I can't take it back, but can we still be friends?
I don't think you ever stop being my friend.
In you go.
Wow, thanks.
Jules. Jules.
What, Hugo?
Is Vic going to be escorted in soon, or have you been left by your lonesome?
Vic is doing a thing in the lab, I think.
Excellent. Then we have some time. Have you considered my offer? About the production?
Yes, Hugo. I thought about it.
And? A penny for your thoughts.
I still think it's stupid and reckless and is probably a bad idea. I think it has the potential to end in more than just some broken legs, and frankly, it's amazing this conversation has even gotten this far. But I realize that even if this entire production goes to shit, at least we tried something. We didn't just sit on our asses and hope something better comes along, and the risk that we ended up screwed either way is astronomical. We might as well go down swinging.
So what I'm hearing is that you're in.
Yeah, I'm in.
Today's episode was written and directed by Stanford Blue and edited by Stoker Leopold. It featured Leland as Victor Algernon, Serina Johnston as Jules Kroeber, Finn Carter as Roger Morris, E.G. Tariku as Hugo Highsmith, Rhys Tirado as Vincent, and Stoker Leopold as Edmund the Guard, with music by Sloan Van Dyke. If you'd like to support us on social media, you can follow us at Brainrot_Preserns on Twitter, Instagram, and basically anywhere else. That's Brainrot_Preserns. That's presents with no E's. If you'd like to support us financially, you can donate to our fundraiser or help us out on Patreon. We'd greatly appreciate it. However, you don't have to do either of those things. We also just appreciate a review. Thank you so much for your support, and have a great day.